So, I have just finished watching, literally maybe 2 minutes ago, Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 3. And as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, this show is absolutely amazing. I can't even, that's me putting it lightly, I can't even begin to express how good Season 3 actually is. Now, of course, the show hasn't released just yet for you guys to the public, so this is going to be a non-spoiler review, but I'm just going to hopefully try get you guys hyped because this deserves all of the hype that it can probably get. Now, I do understand that the embargo has gone up already, that's why I was tweeting my live reactions on Twitter, but because I didn't get around to it this weekend because of obvious reasons, I had to watch it today. But my goodness, oh my goodness, where do I even begin? Guys, I'm speechless. I am genuinely speechless. This show really took me by surprise. I had a gut feeling that it was going to be good, you know, especially since Season 3 of Camp Cretaceous was so good as well. But I'm going to say it right out the gates here. Season 3 of Jurassic World Chaos Theory is better than Season 3 of Camp Cretaceous. And probably by a lot more than you're thinking. This whole show just has so much to it. Season 1 I really enjoyed, I felt like Jurassic needed something like that. Season 2 felt more like a filler season and it was just kind of there, it happened, I didn't really think too much of it. But Season 3 of Chaos Theory, this thing, credit to everyone who worked on it, credit to the music producers, the animators, the designers, the writers, the executives, everything. For some reason, something with Season 3 of Chaos Theory everything just fell perfectly into place, and it is quite literally the show I have been begging for years now from the Jurassic franchise. Oh my goodness, I can't express how good this show actually is, and I really do hope this hypes you guys up because, you know, I'm not even giving false hope here because genuinely I'm certain that not even just myself but fans of the franchise are going to sit down, watch this and think, wow, that was really, really good. I don't think that they're missing with Chaos Theory. Like with Camp Cretaceous, you know, Season 2 wasn't amazing, Season 1 was alright, Season 3 was fantastic, but Seasons 4 and 5, not quite good. But for Chaos Theory, it's been consistency, and they wrapped that up in Season 3 as well. So yes, the first thing I want to say about Season 3 is that it is just very good. Now that I've got all of my emotions out, let's try to critically review what I've just watched. So, why is it very good? Well, let's get into it. Emotionally, it is fantastic. There are connections between these campers that you weren't expecting to see from a mile ago. There are some that you were kind of expecting since Camp Cretaceous, and there were just some that kind of brewed and started a brand new relationship between each other. Now in Camp Cretaceous, they were just teenagers, so it was quite hard to relate to them, but now that they are in their early to mid-20s, you start to relate to these campers a lot more. And you definitely get that in Season 3. I feel as though a lot was forced in Seasons 4 and 5 of Camp Cretaceous, that were then forced in Seasons 1 and 2, which now in Season 3, it's kind of come to a culmination where you were expecting something like that, and you actually feel quite emotionally connected to, I think, 3 major storylines that happen here, including with these characters. But it's not just about the people that you like in Season 3, no. Even the enemies, the bad guys, you feel sorry for, and you actually love them. Sure, you know, when you write a good bad guy, you love them because of how bad they are, but there's something human about these bad people in this show that makes you also relate, connect, and start to love them in a different way. It's like you're watching something and it's so tense and you don't want anything bad to happen because you love the good guys and you love the bad guys. Whoever wrote that, you did a fantastic job. That was, honestly, amazing. I was not expecting myself to be rooting for the bad guys. Heck, I was standing up on my feet because I was that nervous about things that might happen. But you can't write these characters without a good narrative. And a good is an understatement. Great is an understatement, but that's how I'd say it. The narrative storyline of Season 3 in the whole wide spectrum of Jurassic just fits so well, and there are so many canonical things that you paid attention to that I adore everyone at Dreamworks, everyone at Universal and Amblin. I adore you guys for paying attention to what happens in the movies. I had my irks with Season 2, it was quite canon breaking, there were a few issues here and there, but Season 3, bar maybe 1 or 2 issues, you nailed it. You really nailed it. It was amazing to see this narrative story get turned into something that, might actually just rival the movies, the live action movies, to be honest. It just felt natural, it felt good, it felt like it flowed, it wasn't jumpy, it was there, exciting, thrilling, lovable, caring. Oh my goodness, everything about it was just so good. And I loved the story in season 3. And whilst we had all of these great stories and we had the great emotional value between every single character in the show, there are some very good comedic moments. Every now and then in Camp Cretaceous and in Chaos Theory, I would, chuckle at a few things, but there was just some witty banter that's very British, by the way. There was some very good witty banter that was used in season 3 that actually got me laughing. I'll be deadly honest, I don't think there was one episode where I didn't at least chuckle at something. So yeah, credit to the comedy that was added. But of course, as we were speculating because of, the trailer of season 3, the way that it delves into Jurassic World Dominion, honestly, now this might be a little bit of a hot take, we'll wait and see what the public reception is, but if you didn't like Jurassic World Dominion, I think, and I say this with a clear heart, I think you will like Jurassic World Dominion after watching Chaos Theory Season 3. There is something about it that even for me, who really loves Jurassic World Dominion, that somehow makes that movie even better. It delves into the storyline a little bit, and it kind of explains some things that we didn't really know in Jurassic World Dominion. Of course, things happen off screen throughout these movies, and this is what Chaos Theory does very well. It kind of intertwines and shows what happens off screen. And that I appreciate so much. And heck, even the Dominion tie-ins to this movie are phenomenal. Again, there are so many things where I was like, they might mess up this, they might mess it up, they might not realize that this was said elsewhere, but they realized what was said. And what I mean by that is that the director at the time did say a few things that kind of was added into the canon, but we never actually saw in the movie. But they used the quotes from those articles and showed proof of that happening in this show. I really wish I could spoil it, I really wish, but wait until April 3rd, we'll make sure everybody's seen it, and then hopefully once spoiler-free weekend is over, we'll delve a little bit deeper into it just in case you did miss it. But there are so many really cool, neat little things in there that just tie in, not even Dominion, I'm just remembering now. There's other things that happen that only take maybe 5 seconds in the whole entire show, but your brains can instantly connect it to other things, other movies of the franchise, and you're like, oh my goodness, that explains so much, it confirms fan theories. You're like, wow. So yeah, the tie-ins to the canonicity of this franchise, not even just Dominion, fantastic. I'm going to use that word a lot. It was so good. And may I just say as well, Ben and Gia, I was, a little bit skeptical about them. I'm not too sure if they were going to be a good relationship, because personally speaking, looking at Kenji and Brooklyn, Yaz and Sammy, I just didn't really see any flowing natural connection in those relationships. But taking a look at Gia and Ben, it felt like a really good natural relationship. Which, by the way, Yaz and Sammy's relationship in season 3 does get a little bit better. That means that it feels like you're more emotionally invested in what's going on between them. I feel like that was something that was kind of missing from this relationship, but they definitely did a very good job of it in season 3. But yes, Ben and Gia, I was skeptical because I don't think that they've really done good relationships, not even just in the shows, but in the movies as well. I feel like the only ones that I actually liked was Owen and Claire, a little bit of Ellie and Alan, but now above those two would definitely be Ben and Gia. Something about them just clicks, it clicks, and it brings a smile to your face. And what also brings a smile to your face, it might be a little bit sinister to say this, but there's none of this, oh no, I have to help you BS. It actually gets real. Maybe there's 1 or 2 moments, but it actually gets real. They're not just sitting there trying to help somebody up. They're dealing with themselves, trying to distract things, because then they can get the other person to help themselves up, for example, something like that. I'm trying not to give away things as well, but yeah, it actually felt like I was watching more of a grown-up movie rather than an animated show that was aimed for teenagers. Because again, I feel like that was also very forced in seasons 1 and 2 of Chaos Theory, and also in Camp Cretaceous, that they're kind of like, oh no, I need to help you, and then they'll go ahead and help them up, and we all know they're going to survive. But Chaos Theory season 3 doesn't really do that. Keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what's going to happen next. And what do I mean by that? Well, I don't think that this is a spoiler, but if it is, just skip forward a few moments. There are a good amount of deaths in Chaos Theory Season 3, but of course they are still in the Chaos Theory style. You don't see someone's arm being ripped off, you don't see blood, guts and gore. There are a few moments where you're like, oh wow, I'm surprised they actually show that. So it is a really good mix. There's a good amount of deaths that kind of makes you go, oh wow, and you know, stand up a little bit and clap and all of that type of stuff. But my goodness, to get to the end point, Season 3 of Chaos Theory is phenomenal. If I was to go by the characters, again, Darius is just a fantastic character. I feel like Paul Michael-Williams did a fantastic job voicing him again. Kenji in this show was quite likable as well. Absolutely adore Ben. Brooklyn's up there as well. Yaz, she's become very, very likable. I previously didn't really like her too much, but something about her just becomes so likable now, and I really do appreciate her character. My only irk is Sammy. I feel like Sammy is still on that annoying side, but that just might be my personal opinion to how her character has been, because I didn't really like her in Camp Cretaceous, haven't liked her in Season 3, haven't liked her in Chaos Theory, so I think that's just like a common run-in factor, which is a shame because I absolutely adore the actress, Rainy Rodriguez. She's a phenomenal actress and voice actress. But even the extra characters, I adore them so much, and I just can't wait for you guys to see Season 3. I'm so excited. It's not even just for me anymore. I'm excited to see the reception for you guys. Like, oh man, this show is something special, and I'm excited for Season 4. We already know Season 4 is happening. We've known for like a month from now or something. So after watching Season 3, I just really hope that they continue with the consistency and nothing happens like in Camp Cretaceous. But my goodness, my freaking goodness, is Season 3 of Chaos Theory very, very good. I'm sorry this was a long review, but I had to get it out there. I just had to. Something about it just... I haven't stopped smiling. I have not stopped smiling. So, once you've watched Season 3 on April 3rd, come on back to the channel, let me know your thoughts. I'm excited to see where this goes. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe out there as we try to hit 300,000 subscribers by the end of the year. With Season 3 now released, we're going to be following up with some post-release content. We also have Jurassic World Rebirth in just 3 months' time, and then I believe maybe 3 or 4 months after that, we might even have Season 4 of Chaos Theory as well. And then we move into 2026 with Jurassic Park Survival. Jurassic World Evolution 3 might be coming at the end of 2025. There's a lot to cover, so be sure you're subscribed to the channel. And yeah, just tell me if you end up enjoying Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 3. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, did you enjoy the video? Well, why not leave a like and subscribe for more Jurassic content? I appreciate every single one of you for reaching this point into the video and supporting me this far. If you wish to support me even further, then feel free to head on down to the description where you can find links to donate, my Patreon, and you can also press that join button to become a member here on YouTube and gain access to some awesome emojis. A massive thank you to all of the YouTube members for this month, as well as the amazing fans over on Patreon too. Your extra bit of support really goes a long way. But for now, I wish you a great rest of your day.